Hello and welcome to another Horse and Country how-to. My name's Howard Kirby. We're going to look at shooting safely in the field. Hi Annie.
Hi.
Hi, this is Annie Buckley. She's here to prepare to go shooting in the game field in the very near future. So we're going to start the shooting lesson by making sure that we're wearing the right equipment. We're wearing ear defenders obviously to protect our ears, and we're wearing shooting glasses because in a clay shooting environment there's just a small chance that a fragment of clay could come and bash us in the eyes, and we want to avoid that. So if we put our stuff on, Annie, we'll start to get ready to go and shoot. Okay, got all that sorted out. Looks good. So these are protective glasses. They give us an element of shade if it's too sunny. Not today, and obviously the hearing makes sure that we don't get any damage to our hearing. Right, Annie, if you'd just like to move across to here, please. And what we'll do is we'll look initially about how we go about taking the shotgun out of its sleeve. It's essential that we make sure the shotgun's clear of any cartridges. So we unzip the sleeve, we go inside the sleeve, and we break the gun open, making sure that it's clear of any shotgun cartridges, okay? When we're happy that it's clear of any cartridges, we then can remove it from the sleeve, making sure that we don't make contact with anybody with the barrel. So this end of the gun, the barrel end, is called the muzzles, and I want you to cling on to a couple of words: muzzle awareness. Right? I want you to make sure that these muzzles don't make contact with anybody or anything that we don't want to shoot. It's a fairly simple set of rules. What we're going to do now is close the gun safely. In order to close the gun safely and make sure that the muzzles don't make contact with anybody out in front of us, primarily the beaters, what we're going to do is ask Annie just to close the gun towards the ground. Now, in the event of the gun being discharged accidentally, that would mean we'd blow a big hole in the ground and that nobody would be hurt. The next thing that happens is the gun comes up to this ready position. If you see that lovely position that Annie's adopted there, the finger's off the trigger. We're using this phrase, wood is good. We've got the barrels up high. So when you're ready, Annie, what you're going to do is, keeping your finger here, you're going to push the safety catch forward. That now means that the gun's active. If we touch the trigger accidentally, the gun will go off. So we keep the finger away from the trigger for the time being, and we mount the gun up into the shoulder into one smooth mount. You see Annie's brought this gun neatly into her shoulder, nice contact with the cheek, and her eye now is looking straight along the shotgun rib. She'll follow the target up, take a shot, Annie, please. And the gun is then immediately brought back to the waist, keeping the barrels high in the air. The finger comes off the trigger and she reapplies the safety catch by pulling it backwards. The gun is now tucked into the waist, twisted slightly to one side of her. She uses what's called the top lever to break the gun open, and a cartridge ejects out the side, and we're now ready to take another shot. Well done, Annie, that was fabulous. What we're going to do is shoot one of these clay pigeons. I've got an automatic controller here that I can launch one of these clays out of. It's going to come from a clay pigeon trap way off in the distance, and we're going to get Annie to shoot it. Okay, so when you're ready, Annie, if you'd like to close your gun safely, barrels up in the air. What I want you to do, Annie, is when this target comes, I want you to pick it up, move with it. Just take that safety catch off, move with it, and shoot the target about up here, in about 45 degrees, okay? You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, your target's on its way now. Nice forward stance, lovely position, really great. Oh! Great shot, Annie, well done. Don't worry about the miss.
Paul. I don't quite understand why I'm missing it. I think.
Okay. What you need to do is put the gun on the clay and just keep it right on the clay. Really focus on the clay. Stare at the clay. What's happening is you're slightly distracted by the things you're doing with the gun. We need to get your focus right on the clay. Really look at the clay, like your life depends on it. Okay. So make sure your finger's off the trigger as you close the gun. Nice and safely. Barrels up. Safety catch forward. You look great. Say pull when you're ready.
Paul.
Just miles in front of the trigger. That's how you do it. So, if you're going to learn to go game shooting, if you're going to learn to use a shotgun, it's essential that you go to a recognised shooting school. It's essential that you learn to do this properly. You've just seen Annie Buckley here demonstrate exactly how it should be done in the shooting field, so shoot safely.